All right, microphone testing 1 2 3. We are live streaming on YouTube, Cloudy's Cards, and we're going to be opening up some Kagurabachi. All right, microphone testing 1 2 3. We are live streaming on YouTube, Cloudy's Cards, and we're going to be opening up some Kagurabachi. All right, almost there. I'm going to give it another minute. All right, yeah, we are live. We got 6 boxes. Kagurabachi, playmat. Got the AP. You can kind of see it shining and glistening. I can probably do something like this. I'm just going to wait to make sure everything sounds good and looks good, and then I will start ripping and talking. That way. Yeah, that's nice. That way we can see the pulls. Let's see, I need sleeves. Needs to be some backup generic sleeves for SRs, foils, alts. And I got the binder pretty much ready to go, just so we can start putting some cards in here if I have any space. Okay, here's a few pages. Yeah, sure. This is the Kagurabachi page. So I gotta keep that down here for now. All right, let's see how that sounds. All right, microphone testing 1 2 3. We are live streaming on YouTube, Cloudy's Cards, and we're going to be opening up some Kagurabachi. All right, almost there. I'm going to give it another minute. All right, yeah, we are live. We got 6 boxes. Kagurabachi, playmat. Got the AP. You can kind of see it shining and glistening. I can probably do something like this. I'm just going to wait to make sure everything sounds good and looks good, and then I will start ripping and talking. All right, I think that's fine. So, last but not least, don't switch.
Does that anymore, dude? Like,
all right,
who
I'll
wants that?
I'll live stream in this chat as long as you realize I'm on YouTube. So don't say nothing that's gonna get me hurt on YouTube. You want to watch these?
Okay,
pulls?
I'll say all the slurs for you.
Right, go ahead and open up my stream so y'all can get the glimpse.
What stream?
My YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Visit sites. All right, go for it.
My turn. Now's your turn.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I'll go. Shit.
No.
Where's my phone? Right there. All right, I'm about to start ripping them.
Two star maybe?
2 and the 3 star.
Okay, chill out.
Okay. I think I'm ready to start.
Let's go 1 for Chihiro. Draw 1, trash 1. Trash here.
Actually, y'all can watch. I don't know if I want to hear you on the background talking the whole time. I'm trying to open packs. But
Yeah, I muted your YouTube, your stream thing because I don't like hearing myself.
You can mute us in the thing.
Yeah.
all right, I'll mute y'all. Well, I just deafen everything, mute myself, mute y'all.
Go here.
Okay. I think we're finally ready. All right. Last but not least. I need a way open them. All right, Kagurabachi, 6 boxes. We got the playmat, we got the APs, and we are ready to roll. I know this box is already, or this case has already been hit with the AP because me and some buddies got it the same case, I assume, and he had the AP. So I need a big old box for trash. Alright, so we're just going to stack these others to the side for a second. Clear up space for the main one. So Kagurabachi is a manga only, no anime currently. It is the first manga art, therefore. Huge fan of the manga, I'm caught up on it, and you should all read it if you haven't already. Box topper, we get the Zero Red Chihiro. Alright, for those of you who don't know, in a box of Union Arena, you typically get 2 action points, 1 to 2 alts, and 5 to 6 SRs. We have quite a bit of boxes, so I'm not going to be spending too much time going over what everyone is, because I got to get through them all, and I don't want to be here for 10 million years. So, since it's a 2-color set, I'm just going to be ripping and yapping away, and kind of organizing them, but just by color and rarity. And we can kind of count the boxes once you know what you pulled. So there's our first SR. That's a red one. So 2 colors, you get 3 SRs of each, typically, on average, I'd say. And I'll read some of these SRs once the box gets finished, but very cool artwork. Purple is my favorite color in Union Arena, and I am becoming a fan of red. This is an SR. Wonderful. See if I can stack these slightly better so y'all can see the pools. So 6 boxes. This is the most amount of product for Union Arena that I have ever personally purchased at once. Back of the card, we got an AP. Being no foil. But we do get 2 of those. You could get 3 if that third one is a foil, which is one in a case. So 1 every 16 boxes. You got Chihiro, Toto, Sazanami, Dansenkai. Yeah, it's a super solid manga, and I'm very excited to see it animated because it's going to be insane animated. It's swords, katanas, sorcery, another AP right there. Let's go through it in regular this time. Everyone either has sorcery powers or they got sword powers that are imbued with sorcery, and both of those people are pretty freaking insane. So if you like swords and teenagers obliterating people, pretty good watch. 2 colors, easy to sort. I don't know if you can see any of the cards behind me, but I have quite a bit of other cards to sort as well. Double rare. Worst possible thing you could get. Debatable. Action points are cool, but you can't take life with life. You can't take life with an action point. 2-star, 3-star, baby. I apologize. 3-star serialize. Calling it. Speaking it into existence. I have never pulled a 3-star. I have never pulled a serialized. I don't know. I don't want to do the math on how many boxes of UA I've actually gotten. But I can tell you, it's a lot. Hey, we got another SR for red. The Toga Shiba. He's a red color trigger. This guy's pretty cool. I've seen a little bit of the playstyles of this deck because the release event and some of the cards were available online early, so you can kind of read them. And there's a lot that look very interesting, and some of it that doesn't look good, but you kind of gotta play it sometimes to see it. But usually in Union Arena, the main character or main villain, if you will, they typically get the most support and the best kind of cards. So a Chihiro deck, both in purple and red, are probably the best of the entire set. Hey, speaking of him, we got a SR purple version. So we got 2 and 2 so far. So there's 2 raids for Chihiro. 1 purple, 1 red, and I'll read them again after this box is pulled. We're not in a rush, but I do want to get to Oh my gosh, you can't even see what cards I'm pulling. Haha, going so fast. Let's see if I can do it this way. That's why you gotta look at your screen when you stream. Oh, but you still can't see him. Is it focusing? No. Okay, I'll try to do it this way, guys. Hey, another SR. Genichi Sojo. So that's 3 SRs for purple, 2 APs. So we should still have 1 red SR and 1 to 2 alternate arts. Purple. Whoops, red. It's a little more inconvenient for me, but definitely better for y'all, I think. Well, if it'll focus, come on. I haven't recorded in quite a while, so this is thrown together out of excitement to start ripping. The only thing about 2 color sets I like is it's easy to organize and sort. Alright, let it focus. Alright, Sojo, that dude, Ro, Chihiro, Hinao, ISO, final, whoops. Yeah, special. Really be cool to get these purple, or actually both of the color triggers, special triggers as an alternate art. Good golly, look at that thing. Let it focus. This is the 1-star? Yeah, so this is a rare 1-star Iori Samurai. Good golly, look at that art. Alright, we're going to go and sleeve up some alts. I pulled 2 alternate arts from my release event last week, and I have 1 more to go to this week. Just because I like the release event cards, and I missed quite a bit of them recently, so. Alright, we got Toto. We got this guy. We got that guy. We got this dude. Yeah, let me know if anyone has read the manga. I haven't met a person who's read it and didn't like it. But not everything's for everyone. Let's see here. Alright, so by my calculations, 2 APs, 5 SRs, 1 alt. We're either going to get a second alt or a red SR. Flop it. Purple! Wow. I just got exposed on stream, dude. I don't know anything. Well, it was an SR at least. And purple. These are all my rares. Yep. Alright, so we had 6 SRs, 2 action points, and 1 alternate art. Rare 1-star. Alright, let's just keep these sorted and going. We're going to just pull all the hits in a pile. And I'll worry about cleaning up after the stream. Alright, on to the next. And before anyone says it, I'm going to switch to the actual knife. Give me some 3-star energy. Sure, rip them all at once. Foil AP might have been pulled, but that don't mean shit. I'm pulling the 3-star serialized. Boom, Hakuri. Hakuri. Alright, is that a 1-star? Yes, that is a 1-star rare. Rare 1-star. Alright, let's see. Maybe I can do like this. You can still kind of see. I can go kind of fast. It doesn't hurt my arm. And we can... That's a rare. See, that's a rare, dude. That looks like an SR. That's crazy. Alright. And then I will showcase any of the foils. That's an action point. Red, red, purple, red, purple, red, and alt. Not alt, sorry. AP. So 6 boxes. We could get like 36 SRs. We could get 12 alternate arts. We could get gypped on all of that. We could hit the 3-star. We could hit playable cards like an SR. That's good there. Oh, I completely didn't read any of those cards, did I? Dude, had to step away. All right, so Iori, purple, 3 energy, 2 energy, producing 2k. When played, if on the energy line, switch it to active. Activate main switch to resting. You can only activate if Chihiro or Masumi affinity is on your field. Choose one of the following. Look at the top card of the deck, then place it to the top or bottom of the deck. Or place one card from your hand into the sideline. If you do, choose up to one other character on your field. It gains 1k. Okay, I hear purple's very defensive on your opponent's turn. We have the Toga, 4k, red 4. At the start of your attack phase, if Chihiro and Hakuri are on your front line and you have 4 or more red energy generation, you may play this card from your hand set to active on your front line. If you do, place one other card on your field on the top or bottom of the deck. You can only activate it once per turn. Okay, so yeah, just like in the manga, he just pops in and out. That's cool. I think every set has plenty of different APs. I don't know that actually. I think it says it on the box. Let me see real quick. There are 13 action points and 10 super rares. So there's more APs than there are of the the rares. Next, we have the 5-cost Red Chihiro. 4k when played. You may place one card from your hand into the sideline. If you do, this character gains when attacking once a turn. Choose up to one character with 4k or less in your opponent's front line and sideline it until end of turn. And then his activate mains, you can ditch 3 and give him double attack. So, getting things off the board. This one's cool. Alright. I'll read a few more later. We gotta keep ripping. We got a lot of boxes. I still want to build and play some games tonight, so sorry, y'all. We're gonna get through and get going. Red and purple, and next. But I'm not so depraved that I'm gonna start taking scissors and chopping up my packs. Can you imagine you just scissor your pack and then you rip the 2-star, the 3-star? Whoa. Cards are just sliding out. Swap. Okay. Should put these APs together. Oh well. Purple, 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 red, 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 purple, red, purple, red, red, and alt. Not alt, just the regular raid. So there's 10 SRs, and ideally you want 4 copies of each because to build your deck you don't know your ratios until you have them. And with 6 boxes I can only max get 36 SRs. But as you saw in that last box, I think I pulled the duplicate or something. So you can kind of tell roughly what you're gonna get. Each box is about the same. A Iori. That's the rare. Okay. So I'm seeing quite a bit of different cards. I believe it's 5 purple SRs and 5 red. That seems right. That seems fair. No starter deck, so just the booster boxes. So you got to build completely from it. Hey, alt. So this is a uncommon, dude. This is an uncommon 1-star. Holy freaking smokes! Look at that thing. 1 star. Good lord. These alts look incredible. At a time, I had every single 1-star for One Punch Man, and I'm thinking about doing that for Kagurabachi, just because they look so damn sick. And when this becomes an anime, my goodness, I hope this set will go up. Because Union Arena isn't very value driven anyways, outside of like the 2 stars and up, I guess. But that's also a benefit. And there is our Hikari raid for red. I haven't seen that one yet. So I've seen 2 of the Seichi, 2 of the purple Chihiro, and looks like that's about it for most of what we got going on. It's not a huge set, so we are going to have a lot of duplicates. So I'm going to try to put together, wow, another 4 purple box. That is very odd. I heard a lot of people telling me that they couldn't get a hold of the red Chihiro deck because they just did not pull enough SRs. And I think you only need 2 SRs for that deck. And I'm starting to see why they didn't pull it. Unless these are just heavy purple boxes. two purples in a row is kind of busted. Yeah, it's hard to tell on the APs. I don't notice a pattern as to like where they are in the box. And that is a red SR. So we've hit 1 alt, 1 action point, 4, 5, 6 SRs. There's our second action point. So we still have a chance at another alternate art. That's pretty cool. Even the APs are sick. I think I'm just a huge fan of the series, so everything looks amazing. Trying to maintain my organization and my trash, that way when I'm done I don't have to worry about cleaning up like crazy. And double rare. Okay. So 6, 1 alt. Last time was 6 and 1 alt. So if you get 5 SRs, you should get 2 alts. Alright, on to the next. Go and move these AP so I can keep track. And then we got a stack of red and a stack of purple. Pull all the SRs, the box topper 2, and the alt. Bam. I'm going to go ahead and make this our purple bin. And this one the red. I'll worry about the rares and APs later. Let me see something real quick. All right. Get these boxes out of the way. All right, on to box 3. So we got 8 SRs, 2 alts. No crazy hits yet, but we still have 4 boxes to go. So stay with me. All right, let's start with this box topper. Purple. Hey, the Sojo. All right, let's see if we can optimize this a tiny bit. Oh, good golly. Excuse me. And double rare. Bam, bam. Should be 6 SRs no matter what. No. If you pull 2 alts, it takes the place of it. Sir. Look, guys, that's why you don't listen to people on the internet. They genuinely don't know what they're talking about. You get 16 packs, 2 are APs. 6 could be SRs. Wonder, 2 alts. I'll just have to prove it. I'll just have to pull a 5 SR, 2 alt box right in front of your face. And that second SR, or the second alt, it's gonna be the 3-star serialized. Another purple. Look at the side of the box. All right, let's see what this crazy guy's talking about. Nope, you're wrong. Sorry, dude. It's official. There are 10 available SRs in the set. Doesn't mean you get that much. AP. AP. You've opened 900 boxes. This guy. And he still hasn't pulled a serialized. It's kind of embarrassing. I've only pulled 800 boxes. And I have yet to pull a 3-star. Plenty of 2-stars. Maybe like, I think 7 is my 2-star pull rate. But again, 6 boxes of Kagurabachi is the most I've ever purchased at one single time. So it's just a numbers game, yeah? You think you're better than me because you buy more? Also, I can't believe you're typing this in Discord or not on my YouTube channel to gain engagement. How else am I going to possibly grow in the ranks as the creator? Hiyuki Kagari. So we got 2 red, 3 purple, 1 AP. We still have plenty of boxes or packs to go. Huh. Well, when you put it that way, I haven't pulled a single 3-star. And yet, you still haven't given us a number. Suspicious. Oh, red. Dude, sometimes red and purple look the same. Not normally, just in this card game. Purple, 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 red, red, red. Purple, red, purple, red, purple, purple, red, red. And we got another purple SR. Boy, they're making red impossible to pull. That's our 3rd quadruple purple. He's pulled 3 3-stars out of 900 boxes. Yeah. Say that out loud 3 times and see how you feel. Another double rare. Double rare, double rare. Has anybody built any Kagurabachi decks? Anyone watching? Has anyone read Kagurabachi? Got another AP. Should be our 2nd one. Yeah, I gotta work on this camera. Holy smokes, that thing looks sick as fuck. What do you mean? Okay, if you pulled that in the foil, holy sheesh. That is insane. I like that one. Okay, 3 packs. We got 4 purple, 2 red, 2 AP, so should be 1 alternate art. And don't get too excited. Just because I pulled 6 SRs right in front of your face doesn't mean anything. Oh shit. I have to cut them down. This is a very difficult angle. Okay, we're gonna try it a different way next box. You saw it. It dropped. Okay, let's go and sleeve it up before we reveal it. What was it? What was it? Anyone guess? Any guesses? I know it's an alt, but I didn't see it. All right. Boom shakalaka. That is a SR 1-star. SR 1-star. Holy smokes, look at that thing. That's a 1-star. Can you imagine the 2 or the 3? All right. 4 purple SRs, 1 alternate art, and 2 red. Wicked. All right, action points. Pack. Red bull. I still have 2 packs. I already pulled all this gas. All right, 2 packs. Let me just go ahead. I already started. All right, if anyone's looking for some bulk, let me know. Purple and purple. Okay. 2 packs. Rare. Purple. Red. Purple, red. And last but not least, do we hit the double alt? Do we hit? Nope. Double rare. Cool. Well, that has been our third box, I believe, with 4 purple SRs and 1 alternate art. Okay, purple goes there, red goes here. Then we get these all rares? No, these 2. Red, purple, and we'll throw this in with that. All right, this can be red rares. All right, my arm's already sore, and we haven't even started building. Let's go to box number 4. I'm gonna need some bulk, so bring it up. Hey, purple Chihiro. I can do that. I'll actually be there Saturday if you're gonna be there. I don't have a Nikkei deck, so I can't play rare battle unless you give me one. If you do give me one, I will win it though, just so you know. All right, purple, 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 red, red, red. SR. Hey, first pack SR. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Purple SR. That's all I gotta say about it. Double rare, double rare. Why are my arms killing me, dude? I haven't even done anything. Kamunabi headquarters. I'll tell you this, I wish I had an enchanted blade. That shit would be sick. That's why I wish guns didn't exist sometimes. Can you imagine having to walk around with a sword to defend your honor and your life at all times? Hitimitsu Ryu Ryu. Boy, I'll Sakabaro your ass so bad. And another double rare. So what kind of packs can you pull? You can pull a double rare, you can pull a rare action point, you can pull a rare super rare, or you can pull a rare alternate art. If you pull any other combination, you got scammed. Hey, we hit our second SR, second SR. Second res, and probably our last one for the entire box, according to our pace. Double rare. And like we said, there's 4 decks you can build. 2 in each color. And the goal is to build one of each and sell the rest of the cards. And then narrow it down to like 1 or 2 that I keep, and the other one I either sell or dismantle normally. Because there's so many decks. Every set in this game you can have like between 4 and like 7 styles of decks. And shit releases every month, so that's like 5 new decks a month that you got to keep up with. I got a little sneak peek. We got an alti boy. We got an alt. We got an alt. What is it now? That is the rare 1-star 4-cost Chihiro 4/2. This is a 1-star card. These look so incredible. Chill with the glazing, bro. That is incredible. All right, 3 SRs, 1 AP, 1 alt. What can it be? There's our second AP. Back of the card is white. That's how you know it's a AP. Bam. Hey, I think I've got like a different AP every single pull. What we said the number was, says right here, 13. There's 13 types of action points you can get, but you only get 2 in a box. Toto. I had to cut him down. Cloud Gouger. N10 Kudo. Purple. Alright, we are 2 for 2 on the SRs. Yeah, all those SR or all these alternate arts, even on camera, like on the stream to me, all look like 2 stars. That's just crazy. They look good. I just wish they had some more value. Not that I would sell them, but still. Alright, maybe I'll sell them. You don't know. Sojo raid, Sojo raid. All right. Oops. Sumi Toko Chihiro. I hear the red Chihiro deck is similar in nature to a red Kenshin deck. Hey, 3 red cards, and that's our that's our third. It's the second that you've seen on camera, but I actually pulled one of him at my release event, so I'm just one step closer to, I guess, having that deck, because I think red Chihiro and purple Chihiro is my primary decks, much like probably most other people. I haven't heard anyone say they actually want to build the other 2 versions, but who knows? Who freaking knows? All right, 2 AP, 6 SRs. 1 alt, so I'm anticipating this to be a double rare. Did they like solidify the pull rates? You just can't have variability? Well, that is the 4th box in a row that was those ratios. Except for 1 SR. And I'll lay out everything, all the pulls at the very end. You can be, honestly, probably our 2nd purple box. Yeah, I'll sell a play set of common, uncommon, rare. 4,500 cents. That has to be what, 45,000. What's $45 in pennies? So in quick math. All right, box number 5. This is the one you've been waiting for. This is the one that has all the gas. We're gonna pull the 2-star and the 3-star out of this box. Set expectations real accurate. All right. For the box topper, there are 5 possible types. We pulled Iori. I think the 5th type from our box topper pulls. All right. Purple, purple, purple. Kaminabi, Chihiro, Makoto, Jinichi, Char, Cloud, Tafiki, Hino. Purple SR. We got the Sazanami. I've seen someone play that, and it's like putting face down cards under characters to do stuff, and then you get them back. It seems to be a pretty reoccurring mechanic in Union Arena as of late. Purple, red. But here we are. This one, I don't know how insanely popular it's going to be in terms of like tournament play, but you never know. A deck doesn't have to be incredibly good if your opponent doesn't know how to play against it. But the next big one is Virginia Regionals, which will have about 2 months of play with this and about 1 month of solo leveling. So we'll be back here next month ripping some solo leveling. Hopefully my arms won't be tired that day. I'm so exhausted from ripping packs, guys. Hey, what's your workout routine? I rip packs. A red. Hikari Sazanami. Very interested to play these decks, people. Go ahead and start lining up for who's gonna be my first victim. red, and a purple. And he's the purple color trigger, so that's definitely good to have 4 of him. It's good to have 4 of everything, but you know. And it looks like the set 1 for this Kagurabachi actually goes up until about chapter 80, chapter 70, something like that. So the first 70 chapters are within these pages, within these cardboard. And I don't see it happening, but it would be very nice if we could get a volume 2 of this at some point once the manga has more time to develop, because the arc right after the Raka, I always Raku Zaichi, the underground shit. It's like Hunter x Hunter when they did their tournament. Not their tournament, fuck. They met in the city to buy something. What was that shit called? Who knows? Who knows? Alright. Iori, Hakari, Toto, Makoto. I have to cut him down. Cloud Goucher. Hishaku. Purple, red. Fix. Alright, 5 SRs. No alts. And 1 AP? No AP. Did I pull an AP yet? I can't tell. It's all merging together. It's gonna be fun sorting these later. Hey, Chihiro. I believe that is my playset. Anybody hear that out there? I believe that's my playset at Chihiro. Red 5 cost. So if I get any more, they might be up for grabs. I already have one guy lined up who said he'll take them. But if the price is right, I'll screw him over. Yeah, that's right. I said it. I said it. Just kidding. Just kidding. What are you playing over there? AP, baby. Oh, we saw an alt. We saw an alt. You see that? You see the alt? You see the alt? You can't even tell what it is. It's not an AP. You see the alt? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's get ready for it. Focus. Holy smokes. That is a 1-star rare. What the fuck, dude? Let's leave it up real quick and get a better look. During your turn, all other characters on your field gain step. Golly, that thing looks good. That is wild. Dude, every single one of these alts just looks so damn good. I just wish they were getting like 2 in a box instead of 1 in a box, because I thought I was going to be able to alt out my deck a little bit more. But it seems like I've gotten 1 of just about everything. I don't think I've seen any duplicates. Even from my release event, I have 2 different cards that are not these ones in their alternate form. All right, 6 SRs. That's our last AP. So that's the pulls for the box. Hey guys, just so you know, you heard it here first. Every box you're gonna get 6 SRs. Don't listen to anyone else. That one's sick as hell, actually. All right. Purple. Purple. And red can go here. Second red box. Red rares. Action points. Super rares. Box topper and alt. All right, on to our last box. Box 6. And then we'll do a full recap of all the pulls, take another look at the alts, and we'll probably get to building. Depends. I might do it on stream. I might just go into Discord and do that. Give me 1 second. Alright, we're back with the last box. Like I said, that last box was a dud. This box has the 3-star serialized Chihiro Rokuhira. And normally serialized are out of 100, so I will accept 6-7 and 6-9. Anything less gets ripped on stream. Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. Hey, SR in our first rip. Rip, 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 rip. Boy, what is he playing over there? What deck is that? I have no idea what he's playing on. Alright, we've made it this far, gang. Let's just make it a little further. Just get a couple more rips. Couple more hits. Excuse me. At least enough to build the decks. That's like the bare bones. Bare bones. Wow, how many of those I got? I feel like I see that more than anything else. I think I have the playset of the 5-cost Chihiro, like I said. And the other dude, his buddy. I think I have him at this guy Hikari, the raid. I think I have him as a playset. I think the one I'm lacking the most is probably the purple raid for Iori. Not Iori. Well, actually her too. I think I only have one. So we'll see. That's why I like to get a shit ton of boxes up front, because there's a discounted rate, and then also I can build everything and not have to worry about it. But other people open and you can trade, and we still have a release event I'm going to just because it replaces the locals night. And it's Kagurabachi. I like it. And I did not get the release event winner the last time I played, because out of my five packs, I think that's my third one of that, so that's gonna be my AP for this set. I think I pulled one SR. Meanwhile, the guy next to me pulled 5, so little tricky, especially in a release event, to outdo that. Purple, purple, rare, rare. All right, 3 SRs, 1 AP. I do believe that is my 5th. I think. It might not be, but I think that might be my 5th Red Chihiro. But if not, then it's the playset, and I definitely have him. Purple Jinichi Sojo. So we got 2 red, 3 purple AP, second one. If you ever see a 3rd AP, it's foiled. You don't have to look, it is. I believe that's the 3rd one of that one too. There was one I pulled pretty early that I was geeking out about that I wish I got 3 of. That shit was so nice. But if you can see it, this one here came with the playmat. Got it at Bandai Fest. Pretty sick. Pretty happy with that. All right, we're coming down to the wire. Once these 4 packs are finished, I'm going to lay everything out, see what the entire pulls were, And then we're going to get to crafting. I would like to get all 4 decks at least started. And that is an uncommon 1-star rare. And this is also another one I have not pulled yet. So we have a pretty good collection of unique 1-stars. Incredible. Incredible. It'd be nice if I get... Honestly, everything would be nice at this point. 6 boxes and you don't have a playset of everything? That's life. Oh, there's a 2-star alt box. Our last one had 2 alts. And it's the same toga that we pulled earlier, but hey, an alt and alt. Two boxes or 2 Togo Shiba. Hell yeah. So that means I'm only going to be getting 5 SRs. Boom, proved it on stream, boy. Please give me 6 SRs. Ah, 2 packs, 2 packs. Ooh, purple, purple. Oh, it's all messed up. 1 second. All right, last pack. We got 2 alts, 2 APs, 5 SRs. Did the 6 SR take the place of the alt? Vice versa, rather? Or do we hit the mother load? Find out next week on Cloudy Opens Cards. SR. Damn it! I'm so mad that you're right. So every box came with 6 super rare cards and 2 action points and at least 1 alternate art, with the exception of one of those being 2 alternate arts. Let me organize all the lesser bulk and then we will lay out the pools. Purple. We have a lot of sorting. Okay. I can worry about that later. Okay. Let's see. Right. Got alt. Good golly. All right, we'll do this last. Box topper. Hiro Hikari. Iori. Seiji. Oh, there's 6. That's why they give you so many. Place it to that bitch. Damn, I did slightly better than I thought I did. Good golly. Wow. That is pretty close to a playset of everything. Let me see if I can lay it out just a little bit better. Then we will move on. No. Nuh-uh. Just so you're aware, I'm on live stream and there's probably like 3 whole people watching right now.
I think whole people.
Yeah. I just finished opening. I'm about to start organizing. This is the angle.
Say hello to the world, Shepherd.
See all of Dad's new cards, bud? Can you say wow?
No.
No.
Evidently not. Does that mean I can't watch TV?
No, you can. I was probably just gonna record until, or live stream until I pulled everything and then turn it off and just start building.
You already pulled everything?
Yeah. Yes, I'm just gonna show off whatever I pulled left, and then I'll probably turn it off and start building.
How you feeling sick-wise?
Not really.
The girl downstairs thinks I'm Grace. I just go with it.
Oh no.
Alright, Grace. Okay. You go, girl.
Damn.
Think she knows. Trying to be all personal.
Yeah.
I'll let her have it.
All right, so we got AP. This is my favorite, and that's my second favorite actually. Got 3 of those, 2 of those. Cool. This is my favorite one of all of them, honestly. That art style is so cool. Then they got the swords, Chihiro, and then again. Cool. Oh, excuse me. All right, so that is the pulls of 6 boxes Kagurabachi. We got 4, 5, 6, 7 alternate arts. So 5 were 1 hit boxes and 1 was 2. Pretty much got a good spread of alts. Obviously 2 here, but otherwise pretty good for the one-ofs. I'd rather have 5 different ones than the same one of each. SRs, we got a playset of the 5 cost Chihiro, a playset of the Hiyuki, playset Kiora, playset of purple Chihiro, which I'm stoked about because those are the 2 decks I really want to mess with. 3 of the 4-2 Seichi Samurai, 4 of the Genichi Sojo, 4 Togo, 4 Yoji, 3 Hakuri Sazanami, the red one, and then 2 Iori. So she was the hardest pull for me. And if we're being a little more accurate, technically I pulled 5 of him since 1 is an alt. All these other characters are not alts, or sorry, not raids. So we pulled 1 alternate art raid, which looks incredible. And I'm a huge fan of purple decks outright, so I got high hopes for purple Chihiro. And then I'm not a big red player, but Kenshin was pretty easy and fun. And ditching cards to attack multiple times and being able to kill stuff is seemingly powerful. So we'll see. But I guess that's it for this live stream. I'm gonna go ahead and start building decks and play testing and get my ratios right and seeing how fun or effective these are. So thanks for watching, and I will see you sometime soon.